HUSKY Medical Tools webinar with Manufacturing Today India. This webinar will focus on how the latest medical mold technologies help you drive growth with the most popular medical applications. Demand for injection mold medical applications is growing rapidly. The market for medical devices and consumables used in labs, diagnostics, drug delivery, infusion, and other medical applications is already in the trillions of US dollars worldwide, set to rise in the coming years, driven by a number of factors. This represents a significant opportunity for manufacturers to drive growth in their businesses. Today in this webinar, the expert from the medical molding at HUSKY will share with you on which medical applications are growing fastest and why, the key molding requirements and features needed to succeed with applications, how the latest medical mold technologies from HUSKY enable your success. Allow me to introduce the medical molding expert from HUSKY on our panel today. Hiren Khatri is a key accounts he's a key accounts manager from HUSKY Technologies. Hiren Khatri is an industry veteran with over 20 years of injection molding 20 years in the injection molding industry. In these years, Hiren has held several key roles at HUSKY, including service engineer, hot runner, and controller sales, specialty closures, and medical project sales, rigid packaging, beverage project sales, etc. Before his current assignment, Hiren was leading medical and specialty closure for HUSKY and shuttle breakthrough system technology. Hiren is relentlessly promoting a unique integrated system approach to medical equipment injection molding, which removes artificial boundaries and variability that could exist when assembling components from different suppliers. This integrated system approach enables reducing risk and improving overall manufacturing performance, making HUSKY the ideal supplier for meeting today's medical injection molding manufacturing market needs and expectations. Over to you, Hiren.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you for joining our webinar and opportunity to speak to you. I have the pleasure to take you on a journey of our medical tooling technologies. Today, you will learn how HUSKY, powered by Schöttli medical molds, will ensure superior part quality and highest performance to always keep you in the lead. But before we start the journey, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Hiren Khatri. I'm working with HUSKY, responsible as a key account manager for SAARC region. Since 1996, I'm in the plastic industry and have worked in various markets like caps and closure, preform packaging, and medical. We will take your questions at the end of the presentation, please. So to get us started, let's first look at the outline of today's webinar, which consists of 6 major categories I would like to walk you through. We will start with the historical background. We will dive into the global footprint of HUSKY, especially the medical footprint. This is followed by some macroeconomic market drivers in the medical sector, along with a quick introduction of 4 main target applications which we serve. The heart of the presentation will be covered in section 5, where we will go in depth into 2 actual applications, syringes and pipette tips. Prior concluding the presentation with the last, the value we serve with our medical tooling. As we just introduced, I will start off by having a glance at HUSKY's medical history. At HUSKY, we are proud of our 2 medical tooling center of excellence. One located in Switzerland, another in California in United States, offering a vast experience of more than 70 years. The 230 plus employee of both locations, we are 100% focused on medical and pharma applications. Founded in 1952, Schöttli represents since decades a major brand within the medical industry. The first full hot runner syringe barrel mold has been already built in 1963 and many more during the last decades. Baker Schöttli US was founded in 1967 and specialized in more complex molds using advanced technical resins for the medical market. Schöttli and Mager complement to each other and they form a unique and strongly experienced backbone in medical mold making business. Concluding the first section, I would like to draw your attention now to the next slide, in which we will have a high level view of HUSKY's global footprint and especially at our medical coverage around the world. With our headquarters located in Bolton, Canada, we support our customers globally with 40 sales and service locations, 9 part distribution centers, 7 manufacturing locations, as well as we have offices for refurbishing and conversion, and a tax center and finance and administration. However, for today's session, I want you to have a special eye on our medical footprint as briefly introduced in the prior section. Besides our 2 medical center of excellence in Switzerland and California, we have additionally support from Czech Republic, Luxembourg and Canada. Canada is also our home of fully integrated medical blood collection tube system, which is also known as ICOR. As I have just mentioned about ICOR system, let me briefly outline Husky's medical solutions portfolio. Apart from Husky's fully integrated medical system, we also offer mail delivery system as well as spare parts and proactive services. So we'll discuss about our strength in medical tooling in the next slide. Looking at our strength, we must mention first our ability to analyze the production process and adapt as required, followed by mold concept development, which we'll go through in detail in just a bit. We also offer mold prototyping to bring your early ideas to life. This also paired with state-of-the-art manufacturing in our medical centers of excellence. We have you covered for all the requirements. We also offer process training as well as full life cycle services such as spare parts, refurbishment, and conversion of your existing molds. Coming back to mold concept development, we have a deep understanding when it comes to mold concepts. We will do our due diligence to bring your ideas to market, be it thermal, rheological, or mechanical stress analysis, or all important in-house testing to validate and improve the design ideas. Driven by perfection and supported by many years of experienced employees, we constantly strive for superior part quality, highest efficiency, and lowest total cost of ownership for our customers. We can offer following sustainable values in our shortly mold: highest repeatability in surface quality and mold insert definition through automated and best-in-class mold manufacturing process, and continuous quality control to ensure highest reliability of dimensional and surface quality, exceptional performance, smart concepts, and superior mold build quality ensures lowest cycle times and highest uptime. Modular mold build, ensuring scalability up to 384 cavities per mold and allowing for easy replacement of mold inserts during the entire mold lifetime. Superior part quality through top-end manufacturing equipment in combination with highly experienced mold making staff, ensuring best-in-class mold manufacturing process. Lowest cost of ownership through superior mold concepts, resulting in fastest cycle time and repeatable quality for our customers to ensure lowest cost of ownership. Maximum output, top quality and superior concepts guarantee you on efficient and long-lasting solution you can count on. Global and local support of our customers during the entire lifetime of the equipment. Highest product safety, deep product understanding, allowing us to define the best suitable solution to produce your product. Concluding our global footprint and strengths, let's discuss on a couple of slides on global drivers of medical market. Namely, the 3 points mentioned here are aging population, chronic disease, and a localization. So question comes in mind, what is global big trend now driving increased demand for medical products? First is a growing population together with increasing urbanization will result in more people having access to more medical services and products. When you pair this with increasing GDP per capita, people will have higher purchasing power to allow for more products to be purchased. The fourth graph shows here a 50% increase in aging of population in next 30 years. Lastly, the graph on the right side illustrates how chronic disease, here we have shown diabetes, are also expected to rise very significantly in the next 20 to 30 years. Viewing now the application itself, there are expectations that pipette tips, syringes, blood collection tubes will show significant compound annual growth rates in the years to come. However, there are more forces to drive medical market aside from these big trends. There is plenty of additional forces moving medical market forward. However, for the sake of time, I would like to pick 2 of them. Due to COVID, Reshoring and localization also pushed through government support. Every country has realized importance of localization during COVID. Another example is self-medication that is becoming more and more relevant in today's world. Higher quality and higher safety requirements are necessary to provide safer user experience, as the user is now not anymore trained doctor or a nurse, but the patient himself required to treat himself. We'll now review together target applications what we serve. Based on our deep experience in innovative mold technologies, we support our customers for the development of high performance injection mold in the following four medical target applications: injection systems, infusion and transfusion, diagnostic and laboratory, health and hospital care. Having seen our target part applications from the previous slide, you may wonder how we provide added value with our unique mold solutions. Here you see a small section of tooling technologies that our Shortly molds will use in order to meet your tooling needs to provide the best output per investment. Be it the thread core technology to quickly allow you to get access to the sensitive Leo lock feature even when the mold is in place, or unique slider operating concepts to allow for compact and easy to maintain slider mold solutions. Repeatable mold build quality, highest output, and ease of maintenance during the entire mold life are some of the main Shortly strengths. We always try to apply cluster concepts in order to allow for easy access to mold main components and ensure compact mold size so that it can be run on smaller injection molding machines. As you noticed, I did spare one of the item, the hot runner technology, but just to emphasize a bit more on this topic on the next slide. To ensure best in class plastic part quality, we make use of series of dedicated and since decades proven Shortly in-house gating technologies, focusing on actual need of every individual medical application. Shortly's side gate technology ensures optimal part filling and allows for compact mold dimensioning and reliable scalability up to 384 cavities per mold. Cluster gating such as Shortly star side gate solution or the hot tip gating arrangements, allowing for much higher cavitation with smallest possible injection machines. This results in lowest part cost due to higher productivity per square meter, which is a great benefit for our customers. We constantly strive for the most ideal gating solution for every individual application, always ensuring best possible and consistent part quality. So this is how Shortly tooling technologies, along with our proven hot runner, offers a great value to our four target applications. Now let's get more comprehensive by diving into two of the main medical applications I mentioned earlier, syringes and pipette tips. Let's begin with syringes as part of our target application for injection systems. First, we'll look at some global market data around syringes. Seeing the left chart, there is a clean upward trend indicated by positive 3.7% compounded annual growth rate from 2019 to 2026. Main markets are Asia with more than 50% growth, followed by Europe and North America with 25 and 18%. As you would expect, there is also significant impact from COVID. On the right side, with 9 billion vaccination doses administered in 2021, representing 22% of 2021's total production. Lastly, where are growth opportunities? This question comes in our mind. So mainly localization needs along with rising need for quality parts and further growth accelerated by COVID. Looking now more into plastic parts itself, you know that there are many design variation of syringes available depending on the actual requirements. However, there are always the same top level components that assemble a syringe. Let's explore this on the next slide. Here you see the syringe's main components starting from left to the right. We have a protector, the needle hub, the barrel, and the plunger. There is potentially also a fifth part stopper, typically made of rubber, but we will not discuss this in this application. Talking about the protector, the typical material used is PP. There are several safety design features possible. For example, sharp injury protection or a reuse prevention mechanism. Next is needle hub, also commonly produced from PP. Most commonly, the needle is glued to the hub after the hub is manufactured. Since there are many different needle sizes available, the hub needs to reflect these different needle sizes. This adds more complexity to the plastic parts and widens the variety of the solutions. Due to many years of experience, we offer wide range of solutions for your part to ensure highest efficiency. The barrel, which can be made from PP, polycarbonate, cycloolefin copolymer, which is COC, or cycloolefin polymer COP, contains the liquid to be administered. Hence, the barrel is designed for a specific volume with volume indicators typically ranging from 0.1 ml up to 150 ml. This specific barrel here shows an eccentric lure slip connector, but there are other connectors also available. At the bottom right of the slide, centered lure slip connector, which is most commonly used connector type. Furthermore, there are many lure lock connectors used on the barrel. And finally, there will be a fixed needle connection done as shown on the last visualization. Fixed needle connections are mainly used for insulation and immunization syringes. Finally, the plunger is made from PP, polyethylene, or polystyrene. It can include a stopper function in two-piece syringe or will be assembled with a stopper in three-piece syringe. There are also safety design features available for reuse prevention or with auto disable function. In the next slide, you will see a movie of 96 cavity shortly 2 ml two-piece barrel mold running at 6.9 second cycle time. So for plunger mold solution, we offer different gating possibilities. The dedicated shortly side gate concept, feeding two parts into finger flange or directly to the gasket retainer, allowing for rather compact mold build with highest gate quality. Using HUSKY wall gate technology directly into the cross rib section would be a furthermore possibility if required. The modular build of main mold inserts allowing for optimal cooling and resulting in superior part quality at shortest possible cycle time. As you can see from the picture on the bottom left, the part ejection is done using ejector pins. To maintain the straightness of the part and allowing for shorter cycle times, a set of ejector pin is assisting the part removal from the stationary insert and ensuring proper release during the mold opening. All these elements allow to build world's best plunger mold for our customers in single phase as well as for stack mold arrangements. I would like to present you on the next slide a movie of 96 cavity plunger mold running at less than 7 second cycle time. Shortly's offerings is decades side gating technology for syringe barrel applications. As you can see, the 4 cavity cluster arrangement allowing for single gating as well as double gating possibilities. For a single gating solution, we are using one nozzle feeding 2 cavities at the same time. In case the application requires double gating for thin wall or critical to fill areas like insulin syringes, we are able to use the same cluster design and include 2 more nozzles accordingly. Our modular mold concept allows the operator and maintenance team to easily access main mold components even when mold is on injection molding machine. Cleaning gates or part replacement becomes a simple and a safe task. To ensure highest part quality, all mold cavities are centered through conical angle individually. The resulting barrel straightness speaks for the high quality of produced parts. Cooling optimization through thermal simulation in the early step of project resulting in world's fastest cycle times. Using our unique thread core quick change system, operators have access to unscrewing core within minutes of production break. The sensitive lower lock area can be cleaned or replaced without removing the screw or shutting down mold cooling. This simple and easy to use feature speaks for the modular concept our molds are built with. The thread unscrewing concept, such as lower lock features, are built into the hot side and aligned with the hot runner system. Activation of movement can be done using hydraulic, pneumatic, or servo drive actuation. Are timed with the mold sequence and controlled via injection machine or the hot runner control unit. All moving features are built wear resistant and mostly lubricant free to allow for higher uptime and safe production. Now looking at the needle hub, again we are applying our cluster concept. We can end up with some very high cavitation molds and a very dense mold frame, which is going to lead to higher productivity for our customers. On the lower left, you can see the optimized cooling, where we have drilled into the round components, but it's rather unique drilling arrangements. So this is what we mean by modern manufacturing techniques, whether it's 5-axis milling and drilling in our soft machining, or whether it's our Middleton centers, we are able to do this very effectively before heat treatment to make sure that we get the best cooling for every application. After concluding the last four syringe parts, let's virtually assemble the syringe again and talk in summary about the benefits we can bring to the table. Optimal mold cooling, obviously you saw all the drilling that we do in the pain and suffering we go through. In manufacturing, to get the best cooling, we can, as you can imagine, drilling some of these small lines in the core is not easy, especially when we must drill those in center within the part. We will take your part design, we will look at it for manufacturing ability, and we will try to optimize that design in conjunction with you. Centering of cores, lots of effort goes into that designing and manufacturing. Every mold that we build goes through an engineering study, including part filling. Within the cluster arrangements that we do, we can design very compact mold sizes. We would like to say that we ensure the highest uptime through the ease of maintenance. As we have wrapped up now the first application of syringe, we will now have a look at a diagnostic and laboratory section. And in there, specifically, we will look at pipette tip application. To get us started, we will look again at global market. And as you can see here, there is an even stronger upward trend than the syringes, resulting in compound annual growth rate of 8.1% from 2020 up to 2026. Main markets are evenly split between Europe, Asia Pacific, and North America. Looking at main applications, first is industrial application, followed by research, and finally hospital and clinical requirements. As for the growth, where are the growth opportunities? Again, the same question comes in our mind. The COVID has accelerated the growth, and localization or reshoring needs, together with rising need for quality parts, has increased these opportunities tremendously in the market. We'll start with a quick overview of pipette tips. Drawing your attention on the left side, you can see different type of tips available in the market. The first divider is filter tip and unfiltered tips. Then on the right side, you can find some typical characteristic of pipette tips, namely the volume, usually ranging from 1 microliter to 10,000 microliter, and the length ranging from 35 millimeter to 175 millimeter, and as well as orifice diameter from 0.15 up to 1.3 mm. Before diving more into technical details, let's have a quick look at a short video of 64 cavity Schöttli mold for a 30 microliter pipette tip running at 5.6 second cycle time, which is world's fastest running cycle time. Even with the range of standard pipette tips, we see quite some different designs ranging from 10 microliter up to 1000 microliter versions, which are most popular in the market. Our approach was to continue standardization and define the mold concept, which will suit most pipette tip applications in providing a superior solution to the market. We are getting the part using shortly 8 cavity star nozzle side gate to allow for an industry known cavity pitch. As one of the very critical quality requirement is the tip concentricity, we have developed a solution to allow for a unique core stripper ring adjustment to positively influence concentricity of pipette tips. This core alignment solution, together with modular and simple mold concept, is allowing to build molds for a wide range of pipette tip versions and cavitations. This 64 cavity pipette tip picture, what you can see is showing you again the modular concept through a few simple tasks. Your operator can access to main cavity inserts as well as nozzles while the mold is in press. Cleaning and maintenance work will become easy and saving the time involved. The insert centering through our conical feature, ensuring highest part quality and improving mold lifetime drastically. Conformal, highly efficient insert cooling to ensure highest performance. I would like to mention here again that our engineering and simulation team calculate every individual project through the use of thermal, filling, and finite element simulations, and therefore define the most efficient and optimized mold designs. The shortly core concentricity adjustment solution is allowing our customers to individually adjust the core to cavity alignment and gaining improved plastic part concentricity accordingly. The next slide will show you an example of this feature more in detail. One of the main important quality criteria for in pipette tip manufacturing is runout. This is the concentricity of inside diameter to the outside diameter. Through the shortly core concentricity feature, the operators are allowed to further optimize individual cavity to minimize the deviation and improve the production quality to the world class within maintaining the shortest possible cycle time. So in step 1, which we are showing here, while the mold is mounted in the press, the cluster on the movable side can be removed and taken to a more comfortable table next to the press. In step 2, the individual locking feature of stripper rings need to be removed. In step 3, the individual stripper rings can be adjusted using scaling signs, locking the feature again once the adjustment has been completed. As for the core adjustment, there will be again the same steps necessary as just described. One additional scale ring will assist the operator to find proper position of core during the adjustability. Once all desired adjustments have taken place, the cluster will be assembled into the mold and operator is ready to start sampling again. As a result of adjustment, the deviation of cavities showing the highest concentricity will have reduced and the overall pipette tip concentricity has been optimized, and we can do optimization up to 50% of improvement, which is possible. You can see on right hand side. So as a one slide summary of benefit of pipette tip molds, the concentricity adjustment, the compact mold design, lowest total cost of ownership, and many of the same feature that we discussed for syringe molds are the benefit of our pipette tip molds which we are offering. The one other factor that we have developed is automated polishing that allows us to replicate part after part to ensure the highest surface quality and its repeatability. One more time, let me mention this slide. We used to introduce the 4 main target applications earlier: injection systems, infusion and transfusion, diagnostic and laboratory, health and hospital care. I bring back this slide up because the one thing that I haven't really talked about, our California Center of Excellence, which is in US. The California Center of Excellence specialize in more of unique application within those groups. What I mean by unique, and there are many components in the medical industry that are very unique, that are patented and specific to each company, and that's the benefit of working with California location. Lots of polycarbonate, flexible PVC, and many of the special and technical resins that you will not see in high volume consumables. We build molds for them in California. To put them in comparison, The Swiss location may be double the size of California location, but California location is still doing a tremendous number of molds for many customers. I would love to show some of the molds we do on these special applications, but for many of them, we cannot due to confidentiality reason. But rest assured that we would be more than willing to look at your unique application. There is one more section left, the unique and true value of Husky medical tooling. So it's clearly understood that not only the technology plays important role, but also the financial needs to work out. To give you that peace of mind, we have tools available to help with detailed modeling of your investment. Not only will this give you key metrics such as net present value, internal rate of return, but also allow for more sophisticated analysis such as total cost of ownership for a specific economic horizon or doing sensitivity studies of the most impactful injection molding variables. How to keep our molds in shape over the economic horizon. Let's find out with the aftermarket offering to assist you throughout the lifetime of your mold. To secure your investment for the future, we support aftermarket requirements with a dedicated team of specialized engineers to support with the project management team. Not only will we offer conversion to existing molds, but also help you with any refurbishment needs of the mold in the field. To better gauge the requirements, our service engineers are also available on site for mold audits and mold inspections to figure out the detailed requirement to bring your mold back in shape. Finally, we are also here to support with any replacement part needs to keep you up and running consistently. Allow me to close the loop by referring to a slide we already reviewed earlier today. We have safety in mind when designing the molds, so choosing our medical tooling is a safe bet. Further, we don't just provide medical molds, we offer medical mold solutions purpose built for your specific needs. Before I end my presentation for today, this is my contact details for SAARC region medical customers. And now I would like to open the lines for Q&A. Thank you very much. It was my pleasure to take you on our medical technology journey.
Thank you, Viren. Thank you for those insights. We have few questions here. The first one is about, you were mentioning modular mold concepts. What exactly does that mean and what benefits does this bring?
Yeah, so basically modular mold concept is a cluster of cavities which can be replicated with same quality. So this allows increase in mold cavitation. It also ensures all the stack components are easily interchangeable with all the cavities.
How do you secure injection balance for each part?
So let's take an example of pipette tip mold. And here Shortly uses its star nozzle 8 tip proven technology for more than 30 years. And during the start of the project, we do thermal analysis and mold flow analysis to get the best thermal balance in our hot runner.
Why does Shortly use customized side gating technology rather than incorporate ready-to-use third-party side gating solutions?
So Shortly has developed a side gating technology specifically to best match the requirement to produce highest quality plastic parts. Within every project, the gate and nozzle details will be calculated to get the most ideal fit of desired mold concept. So any third party standard side gating technology will always result in a compromise and cannot deliver the same performance and quality requirements.
Is there any coating on the mold? And if yes, when we will use coating on the mold?
All Shortly molds are designed and manufactured for a long and trouble-free operation to ensure the lowest total cost of ownership. We are only utilizing highest quality and corrosion-resistant premium tool steel. The selection of specific steel and coating for each mold insert is purely depend on the requirement of the application, the resin we use, the temperature of the cooling, and many other requirements.
And how can we improve cycle time?
So cycle time is actually, you can see, key performance indicator to ensure lowest total cost of ownership. So if we take an example of your pipette tips, which are mass production and needs to be produced at highest quality and performance. So thanks to our innovative and efficient core and cavity cooling technology, here, as I mentioned earlier, we use our thermal analysis and we place our cooling channels very efficiently, very close to the molding surfaces to ensure fastest cycle time.
What are the required maintenance efforts during the operation?
All our medical molds are designed and manufactured to ensure highest ease of use and lowest maintenance efforts. So nozzle and mold inserts are directly accessible from the mold parting line to ensure the highest uptime of the mold. So it is very maintenance friendly.
Thank you, Hiren. Thank you for answering all those questions. Thank you everyone for joining us today, and thank you Hiren and Husky for sharing information and insights regarding how the latest medical mold technologies can help us drive growth with the most popular medical applications. Thank you everyone.